Hey, what's up guys? This is Tokimi and welcome to Homestead's 1.1.0 content update. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys everything in a rapid progression. So let's just get started. First off, the thing that you will be able to notice is the brand new background in daytime and nighttime mode. Also on the home screen, you can see that we have a click me for mod menu. You can click the logo and you'll be able to come up with the mod menu so you can configure all of your mods the way that you want to play. Next up that you can see is the cursor button over here. You can click it to disable the custom cursor that we have in the pack if you don't like to play with it. The next thing that you'll be able to see in the menu is in the multiplayer menu right here, need a server. You guys will be able to create a server through our partner BisectHosting through the mod pack itself. All you have to do is just go through here. It detects that you are playing on Homestead, click select, and you could go through their plans and go ahead and create a multiplayer server for you and your friends to play and get 25% off while using code Tokimi at checkout. Another cool thing about this mod that adds the BisectHosting partnership is that you are able to publicly list your server for everybody that is playing the mod pack. So everybody that is playing will be able to see your server listed here as long as you click this add your server button and follow the instructions that they give you. Other than the GUI changes and the main menu changes, we did make some changes to the resource packs. So we did end up combining the GUI, the custom GUI, the Homestead Essential mods, and the crosshair and hotbar all back into one resource pack that you are not able to disable because they are needed for the pack to work. When people mess with the resource pack and mess things up like fences, fence textures, there was a bunch of missing textures. So if you are going to add your own texture packs, just make sure that this one is at the top. And yeah, the next resource pack change that we did was change the Stay True pack to the No Bushy Leaves because a lot of people hated the bushy leaves that came with it. So we switched to the No Bushy Leaves version. Other than that, that is all the resource pack changes. So let's get into the gameplay changes. We added 3 content creator plushies to the pack that you guys are able to find now and go ahead and explore for yourself. We went ahead and added JEI on top of the EMI so that it is built in. So now you are able to see all of the recipes for all of the other mods, such as the Let's Do Vinery mods, Let's Do Brewery mods, and etc, etc. The quest book now has a recipe. All you have to do is just put a book into your crafting table and you're able to craft a quest book. So if you lose it or throw it out or die with it, you're able to craft another one. We added 1 GB RAM sticks that you're able to craft with a redstone dust, gold ingot, iron ingot, and a silver ingot. And with these, you are able to craft a Lin plushie with 4 GB of RAM. We added scripts to be able to buff all of the mythic upgrades, armor, and tools. All of the mythic upgrades, armor, and tool sets now require netherite gold, netherite emerald, netherite iron, and netherite diamond gear. We added quality of life scripts for Farmer's Delight and Farm and Charm. For example, we have these cabbages here from Farmer's Delight and the lettuce from Farm and Charm, and these are interchangeable so that you are able to use them for each other's recipes. We added lots of quality life scripts for Create so that you were able to renew sources and or process them differently. Shiitake mushrooms from Nature Spirit now have a use, so you are able to craft shiitake mushroom soup. We adjusted the Spelunkery slime config so that they now do not spawn in all caves, so now they will only spawn in slime chunks, like they are supposed to in vanilla Minecraft. We buffed the obsidian tools and armor so that they are better to upgrade to from diamond armor. We changed the Nifty Cart's render flowers config option to false, which was causing a crash with modded flowers. All of the coins in the pack, such as the coin pouches that you get, where you get gold coins and netherite coins and etc., you are now able to smelt these into their corresponding nuggets so that they are actually useful and you are able to use these to be able to craft their ingots. We disabled Spark's auto profile so Max can stop crashing on startup. We disabled Spelunkery's stone stripe feature since it messed with stone generation such as andesite, tuff, granite, and diorite. We fixed the Farm and Charm roaster, cooking pot, crafting bowl, and mincer, so now they are all able to make their own recipes again. We fixed the control setting screen being weird on different GUI scales. We fixed the godlike cooked carrots. We fixed the double doors crash. We added the iron chest restock barrel fix so now they can be mined and picked up. Tuff now has a shapeless recipe. We made backpack stack upgrades now way easier to get, so now they take ingots instead of blocks to be able to craft them. We buffed the create vault recipe while also buffing their storage, so now they are worth to craft. We made it so now pets are now immortal. If you are a peaceful player, you can now craft a blaze burner. You can now use the batter bucket in recipes that require the water buckets. We removed the blood moon and the super blood moon. We removed the clutter mods polypores that were causing crashes. We turned off seasons and the complementary reimagined shaders by default. We removed Let's Do Wilder Nature's bounty board that was causing crashes and invisible chunks. The vein mining enchantment can now be applied to shovels and pickaxes, and it now works on all types of dirt, all types of sand, and all types of stones. We fixed our custom homestead mod, so now the golden leaf works as intended. It gives you a infinite passive regeneration, and also while you are standing inside of the tranquil lanterns area, you are also going to get this generation effect. We added a brand new quest line for our brand new mod Hexalia, which is a magic mod. So you guys can go ahead and find that in the quest book right here under Tranquility, called Herbal Hexes. Another change that we made to the quest book is that now most quest lines are non-linear, which means you can now unlock any of these quests at any time. You do not have to follow them in the order that they were in before. And the last and the biggest change that we made to the mod pack is the way that progression works. So once you go through wooden tools, stone tools, and then get to iron, the way that you are going to upgrade your tools is going to be through the smithing table with an iron pickaxe, a bronze upgrade smithing template, which you can craft such like this, and a bronze ingot, and you'll be able to get the bronze pickaxe. This is for all tools and armors, by the way. Then you will upgrade from bronze to diamond with a diamond upgrade smithing template, which you can craft like this, and a diamond, and you'll be able to get a diamond pickaxe. Next is going to be obsidian, which you can craft with the obsidian upgrade smithing template, which you can craft like this, and an obsidian ingot. And then from there, you'll be able to go into netherite, which is the obsidian, the normal vanilla netherite upgrade template, and a netherite ingot. And then from netherite, as you move from iron to bronze to diamond to obsidian to netherite, you will go through the advanced netherite options, which is advanced netherite iron, advanced netherite gold, advanced netherite emerald, advanced netherite diamond. And then from these armor sets, you'll be able to go into the mythic upgrades, which are the best armors in the game and tool sets now because we buffed them. We also added and removed many mods, which you guys can find in the full change log in the description. All right, let's go over the new mods. So first up, in the keybind section, we added the mod controlling, which you are now able to search by category, key, or name to be able to find all of your conflicts with your keybinds and fix them through finding them by category, key, or name. We added create contraption controls, so while your thing is in a contraption mode, you are still able to use the crafting terminal from Tom's Simple Storage. Dusty decorations was added. It is a fisherman's mod for just decoration wise. You have all of these barrels of certain fruits, vegetables, fish, all these really cool things like little glass buoys, coiled rope, sea anchors, lifesaver, a bunch of hanging fish, corroded metal rope, things like that. We added Eldridge's End, which adds new mobs, new biomes, and new ores and armor. We added End's Phantasm, which overhauls the End with 2 new biomes called the Primordial Abyss and the Dreaming Den, and even a new sleeping mob that you might come across. We added Crafty's End Villages, which add these really cool villages in the end for you that you can find a lot of loot in, these little campsites and really cool village buildings. And like we went over in the quest, we added the Hexalia mod, which is a nature magic mod. It adds a lot of new items, food items, rituals, incense, really cool flowers, a lot of choices actually, some new ways to make potions, a new way to show off your potions, 2 types of woods, and a lot of crops as well. We added just hammers, which adds hammers to mine out 3x3x1s, 3x3x3, 5x5x1, 5x5x3 area, and a 5x5x5 area. Let me go ahead and show you guys these out. So here's 3x3x1, here's 3x3x3, here's a 5x5x1, here's a 5x5x3, and here's a 5x5x5. We added open parties and claims, which means you are now able to force load chunks just by opening up your map by pressing M, right-clicking a chunk, clicking claim selected, and then you are able to force load the selected chunk. And you are able to do this to as many chunks as you like, and there is a limit on servers that you can set through the config. So if you are making your own server and you want to limit people to certain chunks and things like that, then you could go ahead and do that. We added show me what you got. So if you go into your inventory and you are on a server and you want to show your friends your new awesome and enchanted item that you got, you can go ahead and press Ctrl T over it and then press enter, and then everybody will be able to hover over it and see exactly what item you showed off. We added signed copy, so if you go into one sign, you can copy it, and if you want to paste it into another sign, you can go ahead and click insert. We added sophisticated storage, which now gives you new ways to store your items, which is perfect because we have sophisticated backpacks, so they go hand in hand together. We added Spud shops, which now adds a lot of many new shops for you to go ahead and sell your items with you and your friends on your servers. We added Young's Better Strongholds, which now overhauls the strongholds for you to go ahead and explore through the brand new stronghold for the end portal. And the last mod that we added was Via Romana, which adds a way for you to fast travel through the mod pack. So as you can see, we have a path here that is 11 blocks long, and we have these 2 things connected here. So if we left click on this sign, it'll bring us over to this sign right here. And as you can see here, if we try to set this up by shift left clicking on this, it'll say charting, you walk along your path, and you shift left click the next one, it'll say that it's too short. So obviously you have to have at least 11 blocks wide, and wherever you want to go in your world, you can now fast travel to it with signs, and as long as you build a path. So yeah, those are all the changes that we made. Go ahead and download the update in the description, and I hope you guys have fun. See you later.